Hello everyone, welcome to the next decluttering video. In this video we are going to go through my pencil eyeshadows and we're going to declutter them. We are going to look through my personal use collection. That doesn't necessarily include all of the kinds of products I have in this category because some of them I've already put away for giveaways or to give to other people. So we're decluttering from my personal use collection. So if this is something that you find entertaining, I hope that it is keeping you company and helping to distract you maybe a little bit while you are probably isolated and at home. And if you like this series, please give the video a thumbs up and leave a comment. There should be many more upcoming. And just to assure you, I'm not only going to do declutter videos, although I'm going to do a lot of them. I do have a little bit of new makeup coming up, so hopefully I'll get a swatch video out for you. But those new releases have really slowed down lately. So there will be a lot more decluttering videos. I'll put a link in the upper right hand corner for you to click on if you've missed any of the prior declutter videos and you kind of just want to binge watch them or queue them. I'll include that in the upper right hand corner for you. And of course, please make sure you subscribe to the channel by hitting that red subscribe button. Follow allurabeauty over on Instagram. I'm hoping to get a giveaway up. Obviously the times may delay that, but go ahead and follow, and of course check out any of the other videos on the channel if those interest you. So the other caveats we have are that just because I declutter something doesn't mean that's the right or wrong way to do that. And when I say I'm going to remove something from my collection, it does not mean I'm throwing it in the trash. My first priority, if I'm able, is to pass them along to friends or family. And of course you should, as with any makeup product you pass along, you should fully sanitize it before you do that. If they're new and unused, then I'll look at including them in a giveaway or donating them to women's shelters. And if I can't do any of those, then the next priority is to recycle the packaging, whether that's through TerraCycle, which I'll link below, or by putting them in the recycling bin. All right, so the first step, as always, is I'm going to dump all these out and we're going to count how many I have to see what our starting point is. So these are the ones that I have kind of in easily accessible containers. And then in addition, I have this box, which I'm pretty sure are all new, unused, and unopened ones. So we will also include that. Oh, maybe they aren't, because I feel like I've used these Bobbi Brown ones too. But in any case, we're going to go ahead and count all of these, see what kind of collection and universe we're working with here. Okay, so we have a total of 95 eyeshadow sticks that we are starting with. So let me do what I've been doing in the past, which is to initially just look at the offerings, so to speak, and see if immediately there's anything that I know I want to keep or that I know I am ready to let go of. Actually kind of hard with these. I don't know that I'm gonna have anything that I immediately know what I want to do with. I guess these two, where's the white one? I know there's a white here. These two sticks from Jordana. These are 12-hour made to last eyeshadow pencils in the shade black and white. So they're just both matte colors, black and white. And I actually am going to keep these not even for personal use, but I use them sometimes in swatch videos as a black or white base to show you how, say, a duochromed finish eyeshadow works or changes on top of them. So I'm going to keep them for that just purely utilitarian purpose in my collection. And yeah, I don't think I have any really gut reactions visually right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and divide these into different color categories, and then we will start swatching, comparing, and whittling everything down. One of these is actually not an eyeshadow stick product. This is Mally's Dark Circle Corrector. It's kind of like a concealer corrector, and I'm actually just gonna right away toss this out. I will do probably a concealer video, decluttering video, but this is really old and I'm not gonna keep it around. So that puts the total starting at 94. Okay, so I've got rough color categories here. Let's start by swatching the lighter shades. So we'll start with the nudes here. So the first one here is Jordana's 12-hour made to last eyeshadow pencil in Continuous Almond. It's It's a matte nude. MAC's Shade Stick. All the writing has worn off, but I'm pretty sure this is one of the original shade sticks that's out there. Bobbi Brown's Longwear Cream Shadow Stick in the shade Vanilla. This is more skin tone nude. This one's slightly more like peachy. And Bobbi Brown's Sand Dune. Okay, I'm not gonna get rid of any of these. I can very easily use all of them. Got a couple that are white or very close to white. So the first one is Makeup Forever's Aqua Shadow in 23E. Shimmering Frosty White. And MAC's Lemon Chiffon Shade Stick. Pretty sure this one is limited edition. I'm gonna move on to some pink shades. Let's start with Mally's Angel Shimmer. I love their eyeshadow pencils. Shimmery Frosty Pink. We've got two Stila smudge crayons. The first one in Kitten. Classic Stila shade. Ooh, that's weird. I feel like that's not actually the color of Kitten. This shade stick must have gone off in terms of color. Next is the shade Rose. Oh man, this one's totally dried out. Ugh. I don't think, let's see, if we twist it up, yeah, it's completely dried out all the way through. Well, that's gonna be an easy one to let go of. Let's try another Stila one in the shade Antique, I think. All right, that one still works. It looked kind of pinky on the outside, but I'm gonna put this with the browns since it comes out as a brownie shade. Okay, Makeup Forever's 24E. A Prestige Total Intensity Total Wear Shadow Stick in the shade Sand Frost. L'Oreal's Infallible Eye Crayon in the shade Enduring Rose. And Makeup Forever's Aqua Shadow in 30E. So a lot of these ended up not being really that pinky. Okay, I'm gonna keep the last one that I just swatched. And the next two in line, these two are pretty similar in color, so I'm gonna keep the L'Oreal one because I like the formula a little better. I'll let go of the Prestige one. I'm also gonna keep this one from Makeup Forever 24E because it's pretty much the only true medium pink shade. These two Stila ones I'm getting rid of, the one that wouldn't even swatch, and then Kitten, which no longer is a Kitten shade. And I'm gonna keep the first one, which was Mally's in Angel Shimmer. I honestly don't even know how to describe this category of shades, so let's just go ahead and swatch them and you can see. First is Bobbi Brown's Sunlight Gold. A MAC Rich Glance Power Chrome Eye Pencil. The shade is Rich Glance. Sephora's Crayon Jumbo 12-Hour Jumbo Liner Waterproof in the shade Taupe. Ooh, super creamy. Bobbi Brown Longwear Cream Shadow Stick in Golden Pink. Yeah, I have no idea what I was thinking in trying to put these shades together. And a Makeup Forever Aqua Shadow in 28E. Okay, I'm not throwing out any of these yet. I'll definitely keep this first one, but as for these, I feel like there may be overlap in other color categories that I swatched, so I'm gonna keep them just for now. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and put these in this huge category of brown shades because I have a feeling a ton of these are gonna overlap, and I'm gonna do my best to eliminate overlapping shades. So let's go ahead and swatch some greeny shades that I have, starting with MAC's Shade Stick in Cake Shop, followed by Makeup Forever's in E3. Ooh. And Bobbi Brown in Forest. Okay, I'm gonna keep all three of them. They're very, very different. All right, let's go to the purples. Urban Decay's 24/7 Glide On Shadow Pencil in Morphine. Oh my gosh, look at this. I don't even know, where did this bullet go in there? Oh, it's in the cap here. Oh my gosh, this is completely dried out. Let me go sharpen this, see if there's anything to salvage down here. Okay, it's completely dried up in there. There's no saving this one, so this is an easy toss. Next up is Inglot's Eye Pencil in 81. more like a indigo bluey shade. Actually, I'm gonna put this in the blues. Even though it looks purple on the outside, it's, I think, more predominantly blue. This purple category is having a hard time getting off the ground. This is Stila's Smudge Crayon in Pink Violet. A Maybelline Color Tattoo in Lavish Lavender. It's very gray-based lavender. MAC's Shade Stick in Street Cool. Mally's Plum. And Bobbi Brown's Violet Plum. All right, out of the last two, I'm gonna keep the Mally one. It's a little bit brighter in tone. And then I'm gonna get rid of these middle two. So I'm gonna get rid of the Bobbi Brown one, the last one, and then I'm gonna get rid of these two. That was the Maybelline one and the Shade Stick from MAC. Okay, next up are the blue shades, starting with Bobbi Brown's Iced Blue. Rimmel's Scandalized in the shade Tempting Turquoise. Beautiful shade. Next is Avon's Extra Lasting Eyeshadow Pencil in the shade Sapphire. The creaminess on these is incredible. MAC's Shade Stick in See Me. This is getting a little dried out. Inglot's Eye Pencil in the shade 81, which is this first one that we swatched over here. Stila's Smudge Crayon in Midnight Blue. That one's super creamy still. Makeup Forever's Aqua Shadow in 6E. And finally, a Beauty Rush Chubby Eye Stick. This is from Victoria's Secret in Blue Zap. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the Victoria's Secret one. I don't really like the shade. I'm also going to get rid of this Makeup Forever one, which surprises me because I love this Aqua Shadow line. They're very resistant, basically waterproof, completely bulletproof in terms of smudge resistance. But this particular shade seems a little bit chunky, and it's close enough to the Stila one, which I'm going to keep. So I'll let go of this one. Gonna get rid of this Inglot shade. Again, I don't love the color, and actually this MAC one because I would probably be able to use this shade instead for a brighter base. And like I told you, it's still very creamy, but it's not as creamy as the Rimmel one. And then this is my category of kind of smokies, grays, silvers, going all the way into black. So we're gonna start with a by Terry Ombre Black Star in the shade 15. I think these are called actually the Color Fix Cream Eyeshadows. And shade 15 is called Ombre Mercury. Next is a Manna Kadar Charmed Hydrating and Priming Eyeshadow Wand and liner in the shade Spellbound. It's really thick crayon. Makeup Forever's 4E. Matte gray there. L'Oreal Infallible Eye Crayon in the shade Forever Taupe. Marc Jacobs's Twinkle Pop Eye Stick. Another by Terry stick in the shade 1 Black Pearl. Oh, much darker there. Bobbi Brown in the shade Shadow. A MAC Power Chrome Eye Pencil in Polished Jet. Revlon's Luxurious Color Smoky Crayon is in the shade Steel Smoke. Ooh, this one is pretty dried out. MAC Shade Stick in Shark Skin. This used to be all the rage on YouTube back in the day. Ooh, it is super dried out though. I was hoping it would be less dried out down here. Okay, cut off the end, let's see. Makeup Forever in 0E. Matte black. And L'Oreal's Hip High Intensity Pigment Rich Color Rich Cream Crayon. I remember when these were around. I wonder if they brought them back in shade Perfectionist, which is another matte black. All right, I'm gonna get rid of this really jumbo-sized Monica Dar color. Also gonna let go of this shade from L'Oreal that was Forever Taupe, just because I don't personally really like this kind of shade on my eyes. And then I'm getting rid of these 3 shades. These 2, which were kind of dried out. That was the MAC Shark Skin Shade Stick and the Revlon Luxurious Color in the shade Steel Smoke. And then I'm gonna get rid of this shade by MAC just because it's pretty similar to another shade that I'm gonna keep. So this was the shade Polished Jet. Okay, I did my best to subcategorize these by tone and then lightness to darkness, but you know how that goes. So we'll start with Stila's, what is this shade if it hasn't rubbed off completely? In Smoke. L'Oreal's Hip in the shade Meticulous. Something by Sumida Beauty, Champagne Eyeshadow Pencil. Alley-Oop's 11th Hour Eyeshadow Stick in Charcoalit. Laura Mercier's Amethyst Caviar Eyeshadow Stick. Love these Laura Mercier ones, fantastic formula. Urban Decay's 24/7 Glide On Eyeshadow Pencil in Rehab. Ooh, this one is also pretty much completely dried out. Mally Shadow Stick Extra in the shade Shimmering Mauve. L'Oreal Infallible Eye Crayon in the shade Impressive Brown. MAC's Power Chrome Eye Pencil in Rich Glance. Makeup Forever 28E. Bobbi Brown in Golden Pink. Sephora's Crayon Jumbo Waterproof in the shade Taupe. Makeup Forever Aqua Shadow 20E. And Stila's in the shade Antique. Makeup Forever 26E. L'Oreal Hip in the shade Attentive. Makeup Forever 22E. Maybelline Color Tattoo in the shade Bronze Truffle. MAC Shade Stick in Topographic. Rimmel Scandalize in the shade Bad Girl Bronze. Bobbi Brown in Golden Bronze. Revlon Luxurious Color Smoky Crayon in the shade Bronze Smoke. Urban Decay 24/7 in Wasteland. Okay, this one's also pretty dried out. MAC Shade Stick in Gentle Lentil. Ooh, this one is super dried out. It's also kind of cracked in the middle. Let's go down and see. It seems a little creamier. Yeah, there's no salvaging that. Laura Mercier Caviar Stick in Cocoa. Kiko's Moon Shadow Water Infused Eyeshadow in 02. Laura Mercier in Khaki. Mally Eyeshadow in Saddle Shimmer. Another Mally Shadow Stick Extra in the shade Burnished Bronze. Love this shade. Stila Smudge Crayon in Umber. Running out of room. Oh, a P2. This is a European brand metallic style eye pencil in Stage Beauty. Bobbi Brown Bark. Makeup Forever 2E. Trying to keep these in a line because I need to compare the shades. A MAC Power Chrome eye pencil in Life's Luxury. And finally, MAC's Grease Paint Stick. Oh, I remember these in Dirty. Oh man, that one is dried out. Can we even get it to swatch? Ugh, no. All right, going backwards, obviously I'm gonna get rid of that MAC grease paint that wouldn't even swatch, followed by also this MAC Power Eye Chrome pencil thingy in Life's Luxury. Also gonna let go of this P2 shade. And then starting from the beginning, I'm going to get rid of these two shades, the Alley Oop one and the one from Smokey Beauty. Obviously this one from Urban Decay Rehab that would barely swatch. MAC's Rich Glance, Stila's Antique. Getting rid of 3 shades, starting with this one, which was Revlon's in Bronze Smoke, followed by another one that was dried out by Urban Decay Wasteland, and another MAC shade stick in Gentle Lentil. And then I have this set of ones that have not yet been used or even opened. So all I'm going to do is go through them to make sure that they're not dried out in the box. These Julep ones are relatively newer compared to the other ones. These are the Eyeshadow 101 Cream to Powder eyeshadow sticks, and I have the shades Taupe Shimmer and Warm Gold Shimmer. So yeah, these are both new and unused. They don't look dried out. So because I've never tried this formula before, I'm excited to, and I'm gonna hold on to those. Then I have a set of shade sticks. I have 2 in Beijing. Actually, I think that's the one that I swatched in the early part of this video that I couldn't figure out what the shade was because it had completely rubbed off. This one, let's open these up and compare. Yeah, that's this one. So for whatever reason, I thought it was the same thing to do to buy 2 backups of these. I think what I will do is I'll hold on to one of them, and I am going to sell or give away the backup one, the second backup one. The other shades I have are Gentle Lentil, which I kind of like because, and I also have 2 Shark Skins. Those were ones that I decluttered because they had dried out. Let's make sure, check that these are not dried out. Yeah, they do not look dried out. Gentle Lentil looks fine too. That Shark Skin looks good. And this Shark Skin looks fine too. I don't need 2 Shark Skin backups, so I'm just gonna keep one and again put the other one to get rid of. Then I have a set of Mally Forever Silk Liquid eyeshadows. Are these liquid? Let's open them up and see. Nope, these are in stick form. Actually, I've never tried this formula, I don't think. Oh, these are kind of liquid ones. So I'm gonna put this in my liquid eyeshadows video, and I'm gonna delete these or subtract these from our starting total. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means our starting total is actually 89. Then I have these 2 Duo Shadow Pencils by Coastal Scents. Let's open these up and see what their condition is. So that's what this one looks like. This is Copper Penny, and this duo is called Peach du Jour. I'm going to remove both of these from my collection. I have enough already and I don't need them. So here is the set of pencils that I'm going to get rid of. Let's count them. Okay, there's 31 here, then 2 that I already threw out for a total of 33. So 89 minus 33 would be 56 total, right? So here's my remaining collection of eyeshadow sticks. 56, there is a definite narrowing down, but I wouldn't call this a great success in terms of decluttering, but like we always say, baby steps, just take some steps towards being more reasonable. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave any thoughts that you have in the comment section below. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch these videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.